Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing good. I really hope you all are. But yeah, I'm just here vibing, gonna test out stuff in my mod. If you're wondering, my mod is called Back in Classic. I'm Mantis Gaming 1 on CurseForge. My homepage is there. I don't know what happened there, that's a weird thing, but pretty much what I'm doing is I am bringing back old Minecraft features into modern. So the best way to view this will be in a new world. I'm gonna just call it Showcase 1, create new world, just at random, because it just brings back old features. Just gonna let this load really quick. And controls, mouse settings. That was just some lag, okay. Yep, shouldn't float, but that's currently a bug. But yeah, you get the old. There's a chance of it being a mossy cobblestone or the old wood plank house that used to spawn back in InfDev, I think it was. It was InDev or InfDev. Man, this is an awful place to spawn for showcasing this. But it has the. It has. Oh, wait, they're everywhere. It brings back roses, which I have put under the name of Wild Rose. You can call them rose flowers. Down here is also the blue rose from Pocket Edition, which I call the cave rose, and then the peonia, which was going to be a one high peony, but it never came to fruition back in 1.7, so I just brought it back. If you bone meal it, it becomes a peony. Same with the rose, it becomes a rose bush. At P, night vision. Am I right next to an ocean? I'm keeping that seed. But yeah, you go under. Wow, how are there no caves here? Okay, that's weird. But cave roses only spawn underneath. Heck, they can't even be placed on grass, while wild roses spawn on top. Time to go a bit fast. As you can see over there. Ooh, Caleb Maker, thank you for the follow. So, over here, I have added these are the old village farms. They spawn in groups. They love spawning floating in the water. That was a happy little bug that I had, but yeah, I keep them because it's kind of cool seeing floating farms and stuff. It's one of those things. It's sort of like the floating islands you'd see in Minecraft. It just keeps it nice and interesting, quirky, stuff like that. So those spawn. There's also the double version of those farms, and different versions of the old village houses. The farms spawn in groups, but the old village houses spawn independently of each other. There's no groups of them. They did spawn, at least there will be once I release this current dev version I'm on. They currently do spawn in groups, but they are clipping into each other, so until I can patch that, they're only going to spawn singular. Over here there was another one, I think. Oh, these do spawn in groups still. Okay, what are the chances? But yeah, and these huts spawn with actual villagers inside of them. There's also these, which are called remnant roads. They are a structure that can spawn, and it's like the old remnants of old villages that once inhabited the land. Once I figure out some more coding, I'm gonna figure out how to brute force recreate villages and like the original villages from that. Okay, okay, the maker of this mod is bringing back any and all removed features from any version of Minecraft in the modern day. So, if I go to Misc, I have the nether reactor, I also have the fire item, stuff like that. The nether reactor core actually works. Let me get some cobblestone and gold to show it off. Have to remember how this is done. If I remember correctly, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay, there. Then here, and then, if I remember correctly, this is it? Yep, there it is. I haven't gotten the items to spawn, but this is what it does. Then it'll be spawners spawning enemies for pretty much exactly 30 seconds, and after like the second group of mob spawns, they will become nether gold ore. I miss a lot of the old stuff too, so I thought I should just bring it back. Yep, now it's all nether gold ore. The center one becomes obsidian, and then you can just mine that and keep it. And now there's also a 32 block tall thing of netherrack in your world. Currently, the nether reactor core is creative only. Same goes for in the tools section. I have some of these, which are old combat types of swords that just have very temporary textures on them that I just had randomly. Oh, they do spawn independently. I was just really lucky of them. Okay, so those work. Another thing that's brought back, I have several game rules and also changes to things. So let's land on the ground. I can do game mode 0 and it puts me in survival. Same with like game mode C or 1 back to creative. Brought back that. Bow pullback can also be turned off with game rule. Is it instant bow? Game rule instant bow false. Nope, true. Game rule instant bow true, and it is an instant bow, old bow shooting sound, shoots, and it's compatible with enchantments. Which brings me, I forget if it's in here or not. Yep. I added a new enchantment called Sharp Shot, which power gives the bow more damage. Sharp Shot gives it more length. So if I do enchant myself, nope, Sharp Shot 5. Now I'm also gonna get a normal bow to compare. So that only goes that far. This goes easily over that mountain here and into the next river. So it increases the length, and I'm going to I haven't coded it in yet, but I'm also going to code Sharp Shot to be compatible outside of the instant bow game rule too, but I'm still working on that part because this is a very new mod, less than 2 weeks old. There's a group of farms that are all nice and like grouped together weirdly. There aren't too many building blocks that I brought back, pretty much a lot of features. One thing I did bring back that is not even, it wasn't really a feature, but I sort of brought it back, is if there's fire, if you right click with shears, you knock it out and you get the fire item. And then with this fire item, this is a call. I have posted this on CurseForge. Let me find. I need to link that mod page. Let me go find it really quick. Yeah, I don't have my Twitch page open at the moment, so I did that, no problem. But with the fire item, you are able to create the chain armor that that you used to be able to create with fire items before the fire item itself was removed. Remember, that was a feature, so I brought it back. Also, very rarely, like extremely rarely, you will find like 24 block tall brick pyramids, which is also that is the callback to InfDev. Well, there when you join a world for the first time, you get a mossy cobblestone house, which is a callback to InDev. Some more farms. Sometimes it's really satisfying, especially when groups of farms, like right there, spawn right by an actual new village, to where it feels like it fits into the game properly. Some new features aren't currently in, like the spawn or anything. Thanks so much for the download. A lot of things I did were related to game rules stuff, like shorthand for time, so I can do time day, time night, just really easy things. Just shorthands for commands are here. Original village wells spawn like desert wells absolutely everywhere. I've also been trying to work on a way to pacify Enderman and have had zero luck with it, so pretty much every single changelog I have is an unsuccessful change to Enderman. Let me pull up and see what else I have. Oh, oh yeah, now I remember. I brought back the notch apple recipe with the block of gold and the apple. Horse armor recipes that were originally proposed in 1.6 when the horses were being added. Okay. Old versions of sleeping also were also different back in beta 1.3, because back in beta 1.3 when you slept, you'd have a chance of getting a nightmare, which didn't happen this time, but it's like a 1 in 4 chance inside of this mod, so I will probably get it in the next few. And it happens right before you fully fall asleep. Sometimes it can take absolutely ages for this to work. These villagers are being very annoying. Yep, there it is. Yep, get a nightmare. Very, like, the wither spawn effect or something like that happens to make you aware of what's happening. Nope. Then time day makes it correct, but it's like there's a chance of that happening regardless of light level or anything, like it used to happen right when beta 1.3 was introduced. That took a long time to fully get. There's also some extra ambience, like you can, from time to time, hear ocean sounds by the ocean, forest sounds. I have not brought back the block on swords yet. I need to go open older code to bring back the sword block for right click and everything. I may have it as a current thing. It's like while right clicking with the sword give resistance or something like that, but that's probably the best I can do until I actually go and grab the code. There is I'm going to also spawn point me right there, so that way I can do game rule to old combat true. And now that brings back old combat right here. Not blocking, but like spam clicking on swords, so just really fast. Like you can hit as fast as possible without cooldown. The issue is that the one bug I have is when you set it to false, it still happens, so the only way to fix it is to just die. It's the weirdest bug I have, but that's how to swap between the two game rules, I guess. I thought there was one more game rule I had. I'm gonna guess not. Okay. Another thing I have, it's set to F9 instead of F4 because it's way too close to F3, but press F9, you get a miniature cursed nether portal that spawns on the other side. Because I was too lazy to get to spawn the full nether portal. That's pretty much my only reasoning for that. Go find other things. Another thing I added is whenever you till grass blocks, there is a 20% chance of getting seeds from it like it was back in beta. So you don't have to worry about taking out all the grass here. You will have a chance of getting seeds. Man, what are the odds of not getting any so far? But yep, there's some. Get some seeds, and my current plan with it, as it said on the current page, is like from 0.1.0, which I started on, through 1.0.0 of this mod. That's going to be all dedicated Java removed features, excluding any from other versions that I've had so far. The next one is going to be Legacy Console, then Bedrock, then any other features I haven't gotten in yet are going to be added after that. So it's good. So it's going to be a pretty massive mod, but also very vanilla, since next to everything that's going to be in this mod was in vanilla at some point. It doesn't change survival experience much at all because it's all pretty easy. Oh yeah, that reminds me when I said easy. Whenever you get a nightmare, there's like, I think it's like a less than 1% chance, but there's that chance to get an illusioner to spawn instead of a zombie or a skeleton waking you up at night. So I've fully added them into the game. Probably one other thing I'm gonna add is if you're standing on a stone cutter, you take some damage or something like that. I have no idea. But other things, other forgotten features. Like, let me pull up Java. Several things, like I'm going to bring back some old mobs and stuff, get giants to passively spawn in some areas. How to fix a bug when I make a world some random mods pop up or mobs pop up? Is it like popping up in the what 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 exactly do you mean by that? Because not sure I really understand. Is it like putting a pop-up in your top right corner or something like that or something? Oh, and you don't have any enabled. Um, one fix I could say is go to advanced settings in your Minecraft launcher for that installation and change it to a different folder for that installation, and it should turn off all mods. And then you can individually re-add them again. But you'd have to move your world over to the new installation in the new saves file. Because I feel like what's happening is it's trying to pull from like an older version of mods or something, even though it shouldn't be pulling from that. In the future, I am going to... Actually, I'm just gonna leave the old village structure spawning as they are. The old blacksmith and church do not spawn, but I feel like they'd be a little overpowered, one giving you a free just watchtower and another giving you free loot, so I'm probably not gonna put those in because I still need to leave a challenge in the game. So how has your day been today? That's good. So always good to have a good day. Yes, it was. It was very awkward. I didn't know what to say, so... I have no idea how I found my nether reactor again, but there it is. Actually wasn't even expecting to stream today. I do think this is probably the luckiest spawn you could get, because this gives you free bookshelves so you can enchant in the future on trees by. You have a crafting table, you have this, you can get... This is pretty much your day one survival base right here if you find that. I don't usually stream on weekends, and I'm not sure I'll have time next week, but I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for coming on to the stream. It's always nice to have new people, especially when the normal viewership is 0. Well, whoever the one viewer is left, I hope you have a fantastic day, because I really wanted to make this stream to showcase the mod and do some stuff with the mod, which I've done. So, if you need the Curse Forge, I am going to pop it up onto, I'm going to pop it up on the screen and also put it in, I'm also going to add it as a thing to click on my Twitch profile page. Man, I cannot speak. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I shall see you all next time.